Hello everyone and welcome back again. My name is Tom Nelson and this is the Diabetes Control 6 Steps to Gaining Complete Control Over Diabetes video lesson series. This is video lesson number 6 and it's step number 2, and we're going to be talking about vitamin and mineral facts. So far you've learned that modern farming introduced genetically modified crops that are grown in depleted soils, exposed to dangerous chemicals, and are harvested early. Now, food processors cook that food at extreme temperatures, which not only destroys the enzymes and the nutrients, which is vitamins and minerals, it also alters the food's structure, which means that it's going to cause inflammation, along with the chemical additives that they put in it. Diabetes causes vitamin and mineral deficiencies due to elevated blood sugars, as you saw in the last video. It overwhelms the kidneys. So bad diet also causes a loss of beneficial bacteria. It causes vitamin deficiencies. We really don't stand much of a chance because of all of these things that are happening. So vitamins and minerals, they do a lot of things. They participate in thousands of chemical reactions. They enable the production of amino acids. They enable the production and function of enzymes and hormones. They enable the production of energy and heat. Every time your power plants fire, they use vitamins and minerals. Vitamins provide energy and nutrition for the brain and the organs in order for them to function the way they should. They break down toxins and they protect against infections. They control and prevent unwanted inflammation, repair damage, and they enable your cells to communicate one with the other. There's a cable that goes through that extracellular matrix that ties all those cells together, and those are communication lines. All 37 trillion of your body's cells communicate regularly with one another. This chart shows all of the vitamins and minerals that you need to be concerned about. The vitamins are either of two types. You see in the center column that the vitamins, which range from A to K, are either an F or a W. F means they're fat soluble, so that means that A, D, E, and K are fat soluble vitamins. That means that they have to be accompanied by a healthy form of fat in order for your body to absorb them, store them, or utilize them. So that's where your coconut oil and your olive oil come in. The others with the W are water soluble. That means when they enter your body, they're dissolved into the fluids of the body. Your cells will use them as they need them, but come the end of the day, anything that's left is discharged. So it's going to have to be replaced the next day. On the bottom, you see the minerals listed. And those, again, in that center column, are either a B or a T. The B indicates that they're a bulk. That means that there's more than 100 milligrams of them in your body at any given time. The T stands for trace. That means that they're a trace mineral. But that doesn't mean they're any less effective or important. That means that there's less than 100 milligrams of it stored in your body at any given time. On the right-hand side, around 1970s, the government decided that they were going to determine what the minimum daily requirement for each of the vitamins and minerals would be. And so if you get the minimum daily requirement, you probably won't get some of the diseases that were still creeping up around the early 1970s. Things like rickets, for example, in children that weren't eating enough vegetables. But this gives you what your very minimal requirement is for your body in order to maintain a healthy state. So that's a minimum. That means you can take far more than that and not have any consequence. You can, however, overdo it. You can overdose on some of those. Usually, though, the consequences aren't real dire. Anyway, vitamins and minerals are highly interdependent. A deficiency in one can cause deficiencies in numerous others. The availability of one will enhance the function of numerous others. So they're extremely important together. A deficiency in one vitamin or one mineral can start a downward spiral of health. 20% of the general population is currently deficient in vitamin A, 50% in vitamin C, 75% in vitamin D, and 90% in iodine, which explains a lot of the thyroid issues. 90% are deficient in minerals, especially the minerals like zinc, magnesium, chromium, iodine, selenium, and calcium. And most of those, play very important roles in the management of blood glucose. Diabetics are deficient in pretty much all these vitamins and minerals because of that kidney malfunction issue. A diabetes researcher once said that if a diabetic focuses on getting 100% of that daily minimum requirement every single day, they will empower their body not only to repair damage, but they'll likely substantially reduce the number of medications that they need to take and the dosages. And if they don't, they will most certainly experience the gradual increases in the number of medications that they have to take and the dosages, and they will increase their risk 100-fold of suffering from diabetic complications such as vascular and coronary disease, kidney and or liver disease, blindness, neuropathy, and you can go down a very long list of others. So we learned in the cellular basics section how the factories in all 37 trillion of your body's cells produce those amino acids. They're the building blocks for virtually everything else. And then it uses those amino acids to produce enzymes and hormones that serve so many thousands of very important functions. So just one vitamin deficiency is going to lead to amino acid deficiencies, which in turn will cause enzyme and hormone deficiencies. In other words, it's like making a cake. If you don't have all of the ingredients, you're not going to get what you expected. So amino acid, enzyme, and hormone deficiencies will very seriously and negatively impact thousands upon thousands of important bodily functions. They just can't work the way they're supposed to. So minerals play a crucial role in breaking down heavy metals and removing them from your body. And that's one of the reasons why they're so very, very important and why sodas and colas are so bad, because they are made with distilled water, which strips all of those out of the body. So in summary, it's no longer possible to get sufficient amounts of vitamins and minerals from today's diet. Over 100 years ago, our ancestors consumed and burned about 3,000 calories a day. By 1970, that declined to 1,200 to 2,000 per day. Today, it's only about 1,000 to 1,200. And I have verified this through literally thousands of diabetics who have cut their carbohydrates down to 40 or 50 grams a day and about 1,000 calories a day, and have found that their blood sugar management has almost normalized. So the majority of diabetics cannot maintain their weight. They can't maintain their blood sugars unless they consume only that 40 to 50 grams of carbohydrates every day as a maximum, or 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day, or even less. So lower nutrition diet coupled with a significant reduction in calories burned makes getting the minimum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals pretty much unlikely. So now proceed to lesson number 6, step 2, part 3, restoring vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please pay it forward. Help others. Thank you.